Update. Cinder blocks are down, the floor is laid. I just got to nail these together because the underneath is a checker pattern that's a little bit different, so there's no seams on top of other seams. So this is the full size flooring. Double layer thick on top of cinder blocks. I don't know if you can see under the edge, but it's about a 4-inch rise off the floor, so there's going to be no water inside. The ending result is approximately 10.5 feet, 11 feet. It's going to be 10 feet wide this way. And it's going to be 7.5 feet deep to avoid, you know, being stuck out too far, because I'm going to cut the front 4 inches off of this right here. It's all going to be cut square to the bricks underneath that are, I don't know if you can see them, it's kind of dark. Got my chop saw ready, got my air compressor for the nail gun ready, I got my linoleum ready, got my power, got my air compressor, I got to go get my nailers and stuff, got my square, got all my wood ready. Found this free chair at the dump yesterday, it's beautiful. And I also did a, that's my box for my fan filter over there, the filter. What I'm going to do is, I have a white bucket that I attached to the 12-inch inline fan that powers this. And the bucket's been on it perfect, so I'm going to put the, basically I'm going to have it upside down. The fan's going to be on the bottom, pulling up the whole box here. And it's going to be at a perfect 28 inches off the ground. Is where the filter is going to start, and that's going to have a perfect like 12-inch desk in front of it to work on, and I can sit right at that chair right underneath the edge. Perfect, because the filter is going to go right here in this corner facing the back, so I'm going to be able to put my chair over in this corner here, and I'll be able to sit right here with my filter unit right in front of me, blowing fresh air towards me with a wall on the right of it, open over here. And then over here is going to be open so I can roll my chair out. And there's going to be a workbench across the back here, shelving all across this side. Okay, and then right here, between the filter unit over here, there's going to be a door. Then over here I'm going to do a bunch of 6-inch wide shelves on this wall to hold all my either jars or LC plate or agar plates or LCs. I'm going to have a whole wall of like 8-inch tall shelving. So let's see, I could have 1, 2, 3, I could have like 5 or 6 shelves on this wall. That'll be, you know, 4 feet wide and all the way to the ceiling. And then this wall here is going to have 4 shelves. The first shelf is going to be about 4 inches off the ground because I don't want anything on the ground. So about, you know, maybe even just a couple inches off the ground. Then I'm going to have a second, third, and fourth shelf, with the top shelf being a little bit skinnier on top. Because I'm only working with approximately 6 foot 4 inches now, because you can see I'm right near the ceiling. You know, there's not a lot of space here, but yeah. And then I got to figure out the lighting. I think I'm going to do like a workshop light across the ceiling here, maybe another one over there by my table. This light's probably going to go, or just have it as a backup light, or it's too low. I keep walking into it. I just clear it. I do hit it though if I'm walking too fast. So anyway, yeah, I'm walking on the floor and it's perfectly solid. There's no, you can hear it slamming around. There's no soft spots, so apparently my extra 15 cinder blocks was worth it. And that linoleum is going to be beautiful. It's going to roll from that side all the way across, and then it'll stick off the end. I'll just trim the end, but boy, I'm excited, guys. This is going to be beautiful because there's going to be black plastic on the outside of every wall and across the floor. Because basically, yeah, the plastic's going to start at the top here. It's going to wrap around the top of the header, go straight down the back, wrap under the footer, and come across the whole bottom of the plank, the floor, and then it's going to wrap up the footer, up the wall, and over the header on this side. So it's going to be completely enveloped in. And then on this side, like I was saying, there's going to be an extra 5 foot of plastic on each side width-wise, because it's a 20-foot wide roll and I got 10 feet here. So I'm going to wrap 5 feet up from the bottom up on each end, and then I'll have extra from the front to wrap around. So I'm only going to have like maybe a you know what? No, I'm not, because I'm going to have that's going to be a perfect envelope, because I'm not even going blah, blah, blah. Sorry, mouthful of shit again. I have 5 feet extra on each end, so I'm going to come up 5 feet, which is going to bring me about here. You know, it's going to bring me about here. I'm only gonna need to make up about a foot and a half of plastic on each end. That's gonna be beautiful. That's gonna work out better than I planned. So I need a total of, let's say 7 feet on each end, so that's 14 feet, and then I need another, so I need 22 feet of plastic to do it. I'll make it 23 just to give myself an extra little bit. And then the plastic on the floor, I'm gonna lay it down, and the linoleum's going on top of that, so it's not gonna be like walking around on plastic. So it's gonna be nice. Anyways, just a little update. I'm gonna keep working. I should have the floor done and the plastic in here by the end of the day. Maybe even that first wall started. I got my chop saw and everything ready to go. I just gotta find the nailers and the brad nailer, staple gun, and the framing nailer. But I need short framing nails, so I'm only using 1x3s. So, anyways, I'll get that all worked out, and I'll be back after the floor is nailed together. Because, I mean, it's good like this, but I'd rather give it, you know, a bunch of nails in each piece just to keep them together, because it is 2 layers thick. And this one's got a little bit of a bow in it. It goes down as soon as you stand on it. But yeah, it has a little bit of a bow. Well, the wood was a little warped. I mean, it's been sitting outside for a year, 2 years now. So it's in good condition. Well, it wasn't outside. It was out in the elements, temperature-wise. It was undercover. But yeah. Anyways, there's my update, guys. More stuff, and I'll be back with you later.